My name is Paul. I grew up in northwestern Minnesota. Quiet kid, kind of awkward. I think I was 8 or 9. I made my mom buy me the Sound of Music soundtrack. And I think that's when I knew something was different. I was teased a lot. It didn't help that I had darker skin than everybody else. First, it was just sissy, dolly. It was when they started calling me fag that I think that hurt the most. And at that time, I didn't know what it meant, but I knew it obviously wasn't good. I hated gym class. Hated gym class. You can only be the last one picked. And even when you are the last one picked and still nobody wants you, they would, does he have to play at all? I just couldn't believe people could be so mean. Why me? And I knew why me. They realized that I was gay. I knew I was gay. I don't think I'd put the word on it until probably about 15. I remember going through this magazine, if you think you might be gay, and then, a phone number. I called, and this woman answered, and she was just very supportive, whether you are or you aren't. There are other people like you. Actually, she gave me her home phone number, and she just opened this whole world to me. And I thought, well, maybe it's time to start telling people. I told my oldest sister, and she was like, just change. I have a brother who's just a year older than I am. For many, many years, he did not talk to me. We had no relationship. My mom, I wrote her a letter, and then I sent her a book. She just sent me a letter just saying, I knew you were different. I always knew you were different. But I love you, and you're my son. And then I think word just started getting out. I had a small group of friends, and they were, regardless of what people are saying, they were still my friend. The school was doing a little theater production. I auditioned, and the teacher, she was an English teacher, but she was amazing. She took my differences and made them positive. It was the first time anybody had done that. I mean, she had totally changed my life. After that, I was theater all the way right through college. It was like, this is for me. People always told me high school was the best years of your life. I said, are you kidding me? But in college, I thought, this is my time. Nobody knows me. I'm going to reinvent myself. And I did. Wow. So this is what I've been waiting for. It was, friends, straight, gay, didn't matter. It was a real turning point. I probably made a couple of bad dating choices. A couple of years of that, I just said, I'm 40 years old. Maybe love isn't in the cards for me at this point. So I had one friend, and she said, are you sure? Have you tried online dating? Somebody responded, and we just kind of hit it off. And his kids, gosh, his daughter from day one, just very accepting. His son had a little, to me, he had a little more trouble, and I think boys tend to do. Boy, he came around. Neither one of us remembered how it came to be. But next thing we knew, we were planning a commitment ceremony. I'm very traditional, so I wanted a wedding. About a week before the ceremony, my brother, who had been one of my tormentors, had called and said, where's a good place to stay? And I said, you coming? He goes, yeah, we're all coming. My sister Rachel, she has always stood by me. Ross was scared of meeting her because he knew that I had such a high regard for her. But she took to him right away. For my family to get past all of what they had struggled with me, I was amazed. I have a full family. People are always saying, it gets better, it gets better. Sometimes you just don't want to hear it. You have to give it time, and it will get better. It will definitely get better.